Lenny. Welcome to the continuing adventures of Lenny Wanser. In this video, I'm going to discuss Season 1, Episode 28 of the Twilight Zone titled A Nice Place to Visit. The original air date for this episode was April 15th, 1960. Within these episodes of the Twilight Zone, I like to do a deep dive, which means I'm going to discuss what happens in the episode. If you have never seen this episode, if you do not want it spoiled for you, you are not going to want to watch this video at this time. There will be spoilers ahead. Episode begins and we meet Henry Francis Valentine. What a name. He calls himself Rocky and he is in the middle of robbing a pawn shop. And he makes his living, if we want to call it a living, being a criminal. During this robbery, we are going to hear police sirens as cops chase him into an alley, and Rocky is going to try to shoot his way out, but he ends up dead. Shortly after, we're introduced to Pip, P-I-P, Pip, not pimp, not P-I-M-P. Pip is dressed in all white, and he looks like an upscale, jolly Colonel Sanders from KFC. And Pip is Rocky's guide. Pip calls Rocky Mr. Valentine. He's very formal, and Pip informs Mr. Valentine, Rocky, that it's his job to get him, Mr. Valentine, whatever Mr. Valentine wants. He's his guide, he's his concierge, he's whatever he needs him to be. Rocky is taken to a swanky penthouse that has his name on it. It's officially for him. Has great food, new clothes, anything that he could want and everything that he could want right here. All the luxuries of home, all the luxuries that he's dreamed about that he's never had. Now Rocky, who's not very quick on the uptake here, slowly puts together that he must have died. Like, oh crap, I didn't make it out of that shootout. And that Pip is his very own guardian angel. Rocky also concludes that if he has his very own guardian angels and he's getting all the things that he never had in his life, that he must be in heaven. He's finally made it. This is living. Well, technically, he's dead, so it's not living. But this is the life that he's always wanted. Rocky's got it made. Records begin to play, and out of nowhere, a blonde in a glitter ball dress pops out of nowhere and begins to dance. Pip takes Rocky to the roulette tables where he is surrounded by beautiful women. He's getting all sorts of liquored up and his number keeps coming up every single time. He can't lose. It's a done deal, a sure thing, a sure bet. Rocky is rolling. After taking the car for a spin and getting back to the penthouse, Rocky asks Pip if he can look up some old deceased friends of his, some old partners in crime, some buddies. And this is where Pip has to inform Rocky that Rocky is in his own domain, built specifically for him. Everything that's here is for him only. And his friends would have their own domain built specifically for them as well. So unfortunately, Rocky is not going to be able to hook up with his old friends. Rocky, we've all figured out he's not the smartest criminal alive, but he's trying to figure out what has he ever done in his miserable life? What good act did he do that canceled out all the bad and that has gotten him to heaven? He can't figure it out. Like, what did he do? What did he do to deserve to be so lucky? Later on, we catch up to Rocky, who is a month in, and he's starting to get bored. He's tired of getting everything he wants, that being the women, the cars, the liquor, the gambling. He can't lose. There's no risk, there's no thrills, there's no danger. And he's bored of it. It's not the life that he wants anymore. So he asks Pip if it's possible for him to go to the other place. With a smile on his face, Pip inquires with Rocky, what makes you think that you are in the other place? This is hell. And with Pip having a fit of maniacal laughter, that is how the episode ends. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, I give A Nice Place to Visit a 7. It is a fun episode. It's just there for fun. Not necessarily to teach any moral lessons per se, though it could. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss these things I love. Greatly appreciate that. Be safe, be careful, and I'll talk to you soon.